thought of a new way to introduce the show.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, welcome back to Mouthfull. Mouthfull. No. Also, I thought you were gonna like.
I think it needs some work.
Okay, let's do it again.
Give me an M.
Oh. Welcome back to Mouthfull.
What are we cooking today, Lisa?
Okay, today, guys, get ready because we are making a gorgeous strawberry margarita.
Oh, do you know, we love a margarita, I know we do, but just to add a little bit of summery flavour to it.
It's going to be delicious. And then what are we making from your end, Dom?
Well, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm now an internet sensation.
I mean, honestly. So Dom went viral on Instagram the other day.
That's really bad, doesn't it?
He went
I've
viral.
got bills for that.
I mean, on the time of filming, his recipe was at 8.5 million views, for God's sake. So what is it?
It is an upside down puff pastry onion tart, and we're also doing a sweet one with bananas and Nutella.
I cannot wait to taste these. Okay, let's go. Right, margaritas. I mean, we know they're one of my faves. Why are you laughing at me already? Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you.
Okay, thanks. I'm really excited because we've got one of my favourite tequilas today. It's Casamigos. And this, guys, is George Clooney's tequila.
That bottle belongs to him.
That's it. I stole it from his cabinet. No, but this is his tequila. And you know when celebrities do things, you're like, well, that's going to be shit. Well, actually, this is amazing.
And what a clever idea to do a tequila as well. I mean, that's genius.
A tequila in the espresso. What more do you need? So we've got the tequila. We have got some Cointreau. We've got agave, strawberries. But first, we are going to rim our glasses with a little bit of the tagine. This, if you don't know, is an amazing mix of like a sweet and sour and chili. What do you call it? Like a seasoning?
Seasoning, yeah. It's absolutely divine. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of got a tingly, bitter and sweet sensation. Oh, it's gorgeous. And
you can use it for many things, but it's amazing with a margarita. So I'm going to do Dom's trick. You'll see that in the next episode, what he does. But he does a little slice, don't you? Have I done it right?
Yeah, you have done it right.
Right, I'm going to let you do then.
It's just so that you can place it on the glass and rim.
Smooth.
Yeah, I'm really smooth, aren't I?
And then get it into there. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, perfect. Right. First thing I'm going to do is take some strawberries. We're taking fresh strawberries. Are they in season?
They are in season, yes.
Okay.
It is the summer of strawberries.
Strawberries are in. Fine, here we go. Right, I think they're done. Let's have a look. Let's take a spoon. You want it to just drip. And we're just going to pour that in. Now for the alcohol. So we're taking George's tequila.
Wait, hold on, are you not doing measurements again?
Of course, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dawn, I don't know why you love. You know, I always get it perfect. Come on. 5, 6.
Okay, 6 for 6 people. And what about the proportion of the?
It's half. Half.
So
1, 2, 3. Then we've got some lime. 1, 2, 3.
That's freshly squeezed lime juice, right?
It is, yeah,
okay.
Freshly squeezed lime juice, and then agave syrup. For me, this is one of the best ingredients in a margarita. If you like it not sweet at all, you don't have to add it, but I like it to be kind of a little bit sweet. I think it just adds to it. So I'm gonna pour some of that in, probably the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
But you count a different way each time.
Well, let's see if it's worked. Let me do my own thing and just taste it.
Do you want some ice?
I mean, I will want some ice in a minute. Hold on. I'm just going to taste it first, just to make sure. Wow, that is strong. Right, let's get it in. Dom.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit of an innuendo slut.
Okay, guys, excited?
I am so excited.
Let's have a mouthful. Cheers, guys. Cheers, 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 cheers. Okay, here we go.
Is that good for you as well?
It's good for you. 100% healthy, Chris.
Healthy, right?
Yeah.
It tastes like candy.
It's so good. I'll tell you what's not healthy though. Dom's tart that we're about to make.
This is so good.
So good.
Sorry, I ought to put it down just in case I get into trouble. Okay, I'm quite excited about showing you guys this, and also a little bit nervous because if it goes wrong, we might be proving the fact that that was like a one-hit wonder and it's a bit of a disaster.
Can I just say though, actually, we've got a very special guest that wants to say congratulations to you for going viral. I'm just going to go and get him. Yeah, then you can come now. Well done, Dominic, for your viral tarts. Well done.
Do I get like a gift or a prize?
You can have a little kiss.
Oh, okay, we are going to make both a savoury and sweet version of this incredible upside down tart. We're going to start with the savoury one. And the first thing you need to do is get yourself some ready rolled puff pastry. This is amazing stuff. It exists in the shops. You don't have to make your own puff pastry, which can be an absolute pain. It's gorgeous. It's gluten-free as well, because obviously Lisa cannot tolerate gluten.
Unfortunately.
You want to take this out of the fridge and out of the cardboard box a good half hour before you cook it, because it can kind of crumble, which is a bit of a pain. So you want to open it up like this.
It's so like satisfying, isn't it, to like stroke?
Don't stroke my pastry, please. And then you've got a little bit of a baking tray, which we've put some parchment paper on. And we want to cut this and measure out before we start baking.
Okay.
Right? All right, so I'm going to divide this into 8 portions because we want to have, it needs to be sort of like hand size. You want to be able to pick it up. And so I've just divided it in half and then into quarters. So now you've got your sheets ready.
Isn't it mad that like this thin bit of
Sad looking piece of
will
pastry.
puff up into a beautiful thing?
It's incredible.
What do I do? Do you want me to put them over here?
No,
Oh, okay.
So right, we're just going to measure. So we're just going to put them. So this is where they're going to eventually end up on the tray.
Okay.
And the reason we're doing this is because we then remove them and we build everything on the tray and put these on last.
Oh, okay.
So now we know where everything's positioned. We now know where we're going to.
Do you actually need to do that? I feel like that is like...
I like to be able to see what I'm doing, so I know what I'm doing.
That's like measuring though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have done that.
No. So the first ingredient is olive oil.
Okay.
And we're just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil.
Onto the tray.
Yeah, onto the tray, in the areas where those pastry things were.
Oh, okay, now I get
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I suppose you could just, it doesn't really matter, right? It's, you know, this is not about being really overworking and worrying about things. This is about gorgeous food and having fun.
It is.
Balsamic vinegar.
I love balsamic.
It's really going to help the onions caramelise.
Oh, wow. So just over the top of the olive oil and just a few drops, so about half the amount of the olive oil, okay?
A little bit of salt and pepper.
Yep. Is this enough?
Yeah. But also how easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's like almost like it's going to be a magic trick and suddenly it's all going to come to life, because at the moment, I'm like, who wants to eat that?
And then just a little sprinkling of fresh thyme. These onions...
We're laughing because Dom got so many comments on this viral post because he kept saying onions when actually it's a shallot.
It is. It's a shallot, which is a variety, a botanical variety of onion. So
Hold on, did you know that before you did the video, or did you have to Google it because you were getting so pissed off with people saying it's an onion and you were like,
yeah,
the shallot is from the onion family.
But you know, you could also, like, everyone's like, it's not an onion, but there are so many types of onions. So you could use red onions for this.
Yeah.
You could use white onion.
What's the difference with a shallot?
Much sweeter.
Yeah.
Also, there's a higher sugar content in a shallot, which means that they will caramelise quicker in the oven.
So how are you going to do? You're going to chop it up into slices? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to take the end off.
Yeah.
And this end as well. I had lots of people commenting that I didn't take that end off.
So now you're doing it.
Yeah.
You are bowing down to
Pressure,
the people,
I am.
to the pressure, yeah.
And you want to cut it maybe into thirds.
What about the other bit of skin that's on it?
It's easier to cut your onion first and then take the skin off.
What?
Yeah.
Just laughing at Theo dancing outside. Theo today is helping us with doing stuff on the barbecue, which you'll see in next week's episode. But he's basically just getting all the cocktails. There he is, just out there right now.
Alcohol and
he's got all the empty glasses.
he's doing very well.
Back to the shallots.
And then you're going to lay 2 pieces down.
Yeah.
Maybe like on a little fancy angle like
Ooh,
that.
look at you go.
Yeah, so it's much easier to remove the skin of a
After.
shallot. Yeah. And that just goes down there.
Right, that's your shallot.
No. That's shallot.
Oh, that's your shallot. Oh no, you're right. That's your shallot. No, that's shallot. That's shallot.
Lisa, go. That's shallot.
Taxi. Okay, got it. That's shallot. Oh, let's do it again. That's shallot.
You're hilarious.
Now what?
Now.
What about the cheese?
Now the cheese.
Sorry to the 8 million people that have watched this. He's a fraud. He's an absolute fraud.
I'm stressing out now. Next, it's time to put the little pastry lid on, but before we do that, we're gonna add a little bit of herby cream cheese on top.
I love garlic cheese.
Oh, me too.
Who doesn't? But like, if you're eating garlic cheese, you need to make sure everyone around you is eating garlic cheese because it is like the strongest thing ever.
Very, very true.
Should I put it on?
And that
Come
then
on.
goes upside down.
Like a little
onto
hat?
you.
What, just like this?
I mean, yeah.
As elegant.
And a little bit of a press down.
Okay.
Perfect. Right, and then we'll do another one.
Can we do the next one a bit slower?
I mean, you should just get to go like that.
Okay, fine.
No, it's fine. But
I got it. That was better, wouldn't it?
then we're going to go around each one and crimp the edges, just with the tines of a fork, like that. Right, okay, and then to finish it off, we're going to do a little bit of an egg wash.
Is that like the whole egg or just the white?
It's the whole egg with a little bit of milk.
Oh.
So crack the egg in there, I'll go and get the milk.
By now, I should know how to do this one-handed because Dom has made me do it multiple times. Let's try. Oh God, I'm not confident. Did you hear my tummy?
Oh my God, you did it!
Chris, if you did not get that, honestly, did you get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes! I'm going to put that on my LinkedIn.
I really, really, really want the camera to have not worked for that one because I just feel like, oh no, we've got...
Can't we like, come on! High five! Yes! Oh, God, guys, I'd like to thank... No, okay, now what?
A little dash of milk. If you allergic to milk, just use some water, it's fine.
And then whisk it?
it up.
Ooh.
That was nice.
Okay, then get my little brush.
Sorry. And then brush all over.
Okay. Done?
Yep.
Right, so we're going to do our sweet ones now,
We are.
which I am very excited about.
Okay, so this is the sweet version, and we can literally make it with your whatever you like, your favorite fruit. We are going to pair bananas and Nutella.
Icon, classic.
Yep. And pears and honey.
Not as excited about that one.
Oh.
No, just give me the banana and the
Yeah.
Nutella.
I mean,
fine.
I've just done a peanut butter and apple one, which was
Ooh,
so
nice.
good. Yeah, really, really good.
So same principle, but we don't need olive oil, or do we?
Well, no, we're going to use honey instead.
Okay, even
Yeah.
for the Nutella one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we're going to drizzle, where we drizzled the olive oil, we're going to drizzle the honey. Do you want me to just plop this next to it so you can see how much you need?
I'm not 5. Just gonna drizzle it like that.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
We'll do the banana and Nutella ones first.
I mean, listen, whatever you think of Nutella, I haven't got a massively sweet tooth, but if I have got a moment where I'm like, I need some chocolate, I'll just have a mouthful of Nutella with a
Absolutely.
spoon. I just love it.
We're gonna put 2 there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 2 and then diagonal. We're just gonna do it exactly the same as we did with the onion. You just want a nice sort of thin-ish slice of pear like that.
So just one slice
I
on
think
each.
just one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
they're pretty massive. Here we go. Put it on there. Put it on there.
Perfect. And now we're gonna put the Nutella on the underside of the pastry like we did with the
Clever.
cheese.
Okay.
You can do that. Just a teaspoon, I reckon.
A teaspoon.
Yeah.
Is that enough? So in the centre.
In the centre, just like that.
So I'm going to do it like that.
Yeah.
So this one's going on the banana.
Absolutely. Let's do both of those.
Press it down.
Yep.
And then the fork again with your little crimping.
And then just a teeny little sprinkling of sugar onto each one.
What about a bit of cinnamon?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. So these are going to go into the oven along with the savoury ones at 170C fan for about 25 minutes, but check on them. You want them to be darkly golden.
Okay, I'm excited. It smells so good in here. I told you, it's like we're at Greg's. Literally
They
is.
are a bit like a Greg's, aren't they?
These look sensational. Oh my God.
I mean, puff pastry is the best thing in the world, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So now is the big reveal. Now sometimes the fruit and vegetable falls out, so we just got to kind of flip them over.
Okay.
But let's have a go. So we're going to start with this one.
Sorry, that... Okay, that looks good. That looks good.
Yeah.
It smells so good. So that is our shallot and garlic cheese
right,
number.
yeah.
Oh, okay, so this...
Oh, look how
my
gorgeous
God,
this
look
is.
at the goldenness.
Oh, I love that.
And then we're going to just cut into the banana and Nutella just so we don't risk the banana one coming out.
Let's just try. Let's see what we can do. Because you know what's happened? The Nutella has just gone everywhere.
I'm into that.
Oh. No.
Kind of move this around a bit to try and make it look a bit better. Let's do a reveal. Wow, can't wait for this one. Whoa! Look at that. Okay. Everyone take their bit of whatever. Okay, was that? Oh, sorry.
You're going to go for Nutella?
I'm going to try Nutella. Okay. Right, I'm trying Nutella. You guys are going in with the shallot.
Oh, that's so good.
That's nice. Okay, I need to try that one now as well.
The whole thing just went all the way.
Crumbles. Are you trying the pear? As always, tag us in these if you make them because so easy, so quick. Perfection. We'll see you next week. Bye.